seems the polls were right. John Tory easily picking up his second term as Toronto mayor with a convincing win over his main rival, Jennifer Keesmaat. And while he's obviously thrilled with the win, Tory says it's time to focus on what's ahead.
Let's get to it. Let's get at it. I'm going to be calling on absolutely everyone. Together, I think we can get things built. We can tear down barriers. We can make sure that this city reaches its full potential.
Tory will lead a slimmer 25-seat council when it resumes at City Hall. The now two-term mayor managed to pick up 63% of votes, while Keesmaat, his closest rival, got 23% backing. In his acceptance speech, Tory says fighting crime, addressing mental health issues, and housing are his top priorities. And the mayor will be joining us live here on BT just before 7 this morning. And while she was tough at times on Tory during the campaign, Jennifer Keesmaat was gracious in defeat, urging everyone in the city to support John Tory's efforts as he heads into his second term.
I'm sure that our mayor will return to office determined to make his time there count. But this campaign is over. The vote is in. It falls to all of us to wish him every success as he proceeds to govern.
Keesmaat, who was a city planner under Tory's first administration, called him weak and a ditherer while campaigning. She's not saying what her next move may be. She ran part of her platform on the idea of tearing down part of the Gardiner and building more affordable housing. And yes, there will be a member of the Ford family again for this upcoming council term. Doug and Rob's nephew, Michael Ford, won the council seat in Etobicoke North. Michael won the seat left empty on the death of the late mayor, whom he paid tribute to last night.
When we talk about Rob, it's nights like tonight that we miss him and the incredible work he did for our city, and it's an honor to follow in those footsteps.
And Michael's uncle, Premier Doug Ford, helped his nephew thank all who took part.
I want to congratulate the winners, but I also want to congratulate the people that even decided to run. It's a massive sacrifice, and that's what makes democracy great here in Ontario.
And Ford there beating incumbent Vince Crisanti in that ward. The Canadian Union of Postal Workers hitting Toronto and the GTA on day 2 of their rotating strikes. Pickets have been set up this morning at the Eastern Avenue Canada Post sorting plant. About 9,000 postal workers are off the job in the GTA, which means no mail deliveries today. Scarborough, though, not part of today's strike. The two sides, though, are still at the bargaining table. The main issues: job security, forced overtime, health and safety measures. No word yet on what parts of the country will be hit on day 3 of these rotating strikes. Alleged serial killer Bruce McArthur will be back in court on November 5th. That's to set a trial date. This after waiving his right to a preliminary hearing yesterday. The 67-year-old landscaper is facing 8 counts of first-degree murder in the deaths of 8 men with ties to the city's Church and Wellesley neighborhood. He's been in custody at the Etobicoke Detention Center since he was arrested back in January.